lovely Gemini and all of you beautiful cross watchers. Welcome to Cosmos and Spread. I'm very grateful to have you with me today. This will be your monthly reading, Gemini. I'm going to begin by saying please watch out for the scammers. I don't want to give them a lot of energy, so I'm going to leave it at that. Okay? All right. So what I saw prior to this reading during meditation and prayer was I saw complete darkness, okay? And there was one bright white light glowing, and it was a line, okay, that appeared. It was as if it was separating the space. So, you know how you see like people on funny movies or TV, and they will take tape and separate a room or an apartment or something like that, creating a boundary between the two people to give each other space, correct? So that's what I was feeling like, don't cross the line. So that also brought me into the sense of a book that I had read. I'm actually going to show it to you. I found it. Give me just a moment, please. And this book on boundaries helped me so much. And please know, I am not in any way affiliated with these people, company, authors, none of this. It's just a book that I personally use to help myself understand boundaries and, some codependency issues and things like that. Okay. But that's the book. And as you can see, they actually drew a line on the picture here. And that's kind of like what I saw, except what I saw, as I said, was a bright white glowing light that was celestial. So what that's telling me is that God and the Holy Divine are recommending to you, Gemini, that now's the time to start setting boundaries. Because again, the darkness, that could be people who are trying to start drama, that can be toxic situations, that can be it can be simple things such as not having the enough time in the day to do all of your normal daily tasks and take care of yourself and stay on the phone with someone for 3 hours. It could be something like that. It could be something more drastic. It could be, like I said, it could be a toxic situation, and having to set boundaries down for yourself and saying, hey, I don't appreciate that kind of treatment. This is what I expect, or this is how I expect to be treated. So this is going to differ for each of you, but take this how it resonates with you. But there are definitely boundaries that are going to be important for you for this month. Okay. Now, that's everything that came through for you during meditation. So I'm going to go ahead and start with some cards that I made that have symbols on them, and some that have a few words, because Spirit resonates through symbols with me. Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, please show me, tell me, or both, what does the zodiac sign of Gemini need to know for July 2022? Please show me the top two cards, Spirit. Top two cards, please, for Gemini. July monthly 2022. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Stop. And we have, look at this. We have grounding. We have self-love, self-care. Yes. Putting you first this month, Gemini. Beautiful. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, next one. Look at this. We have the dog. Now, what this symbolization means for me is protection, loyalty, trust, always being there for you. Okay. And I feel like that Spirit saying that no matter what or who you are having to set boundaries with, remember that this month is a month that you need to put yourself first. And this isn't being egotistical. Okay. This is simply saying, hey, I know my self-worth, and there are certain things that I will accept in my life and certain things I will not. or, setting up times of, hey, I can only talk for 30 minutes at a time from now on or until further notice, something like that, okay? But definitely putting yourself first and knowing that you are divinely protected, okay? The Holy Divine has you like completely surrounded by protection, okay? So if anyone has anything ill to say towards you, just remember, okay, look to the divine because you are protected. You have to do what is good for you. Of course, we should always do that, but this month in particular, Spirit wants you to understand it's going to be important for you to look after you first. Okay, what do you need first, Gemini? Okay, let's go to the next deck that has symbols and some words. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, please show me, tell me, or both, what does Gemini need to know for the month of July 2022, please? Also, please give me the top 2 cards. Please tell me when to stop, Spirit. Okay, thank you. We have, new skills. Nice. So that's telling me Spirit is wanting you to rest up, wanting you to set these boundaries because some of you may have already started some kind of new job, new training. Others of you may be thinking and constructing mentally something that you would like to start or a new business or something like that you would like to do. But regardless, you're going to need to make sure to set boundaries because that way there's not going to be any distractions, okay? This is real important. So I really feel like some of this may have to do with distractions. Because whatever you're looking to do is something you're passionate about. I feel like for many of you, this is a passion. And it's going to be important for those boundaries to be set. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. Okay, oh, look, training. Now, isn't that something that both of those cards came out? New skills and training. Yes, okay, so Spirit's definitely saying there is something new being birthed here, okay? And, this could even be spiritual, okay? It could be spiritual gifts. You may be getting new downloads, or you may be just awakening or already started the awakening process, but your abilities growing in intensity and need to begin understanding them more and diving deeper into your abilities or this new thing that you are wanting to manifest into your life, okay? And by doing that, it's going to be important to make sure that you make clear boundaries with people. What's good for you. All right, I'm going to put these away and let's begin with the regular tarot and oracle cards. Very nice, Spirit. Okay, Spirit, Holy Divine, which deck would you like for me to start with, please, for Gemini? July 2022, please. Which deck, please, Spirit? Which deck? Oh, yes, that one. Okay, we're going to go with this one. And Spirit wants to go with this one as well. Second. Okay. Okay, Spirit, Holy Divine, what information would you like to give lovely Gemini for the month of July, please? Gemini, I hope you're doing very, very well. Okay. All right. What would you like to show beautiful Gemini for July, please, Spirit? Oh, thank you. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And that just came out on the last reading as well. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, please show me. Yes, thank you. Okay. More from this deck, Spirit. Okay. All of these? Yes. And yes. Okay. Very good. Okay. So let's take a look. So the first thing that came out was the Five of Wands. So definitely some kind of change that needs to be made. Now this card did come out. I believe it was on Taurus. Could have been Aries, but I believe it was Taurus. But we have right here, a Five of Wands, and 5 is a number of change. Now, if you're new to my channel, I do ask that you please look up the angel number for whatever number I give you. If it's a larger number, I will give you the smaller, more condensed meaning. But if you look these up, you will get an overall much more in-depth meaning for your life. Always use your intuition, of course, on what you research, and only take what resonates with you. So this is like a tug of war. Now this could be you yourself or with someone else or a situation. I feel like for many of you, this is going to be a tug of war between you and someone else. Okay. But either way, there's definitely, it's like that fine line of, give and take and give and take and give and take. And the thing is, where you're getting ready to, let's call it an upgrade in however manner that is for you, it's going to require you to stop the tugging and pulling and basically look at this person or this other situation and say, okay, here's the thing. This is what I need for the next however long period. Or if it's someone being toxic with you, this is how I expect to be treated from here on out. Okay? Setting very clear boundaries. So the next thing we have is a number 9. Now, a number 9, you've got the 9 of Pentacles. So this is like looking at the rewards that you've reaped for your hard work. Okay, and spirits, I feel like spirits telling you here that as long as you set these clear boundaries and focus on what you need during this time of this birth of this new creation, you're gonna look back and you're gonna be able to see, oh my goodness, I put so much work into this, and then I set my boundaries, and now I have much more time or freedom to focus on my boundaries instead of people calling me and telling me the latest gossip and or things, whatever, however it resonates in your life. But that's a very beautiful thing. And then we have the 3 of Wands. Yes. So see, that's telling me your ships are coming in. Now, for some of you, this could be body, mind, and spirit. Okay. Like I said, that can be an internal tug of war. Okay. But I really feel like for most of you that this month, this is just saying your ships are coming in. You have already went through the process of contemplating, which path should I take? Which job should I choose? Which creation, should I do this or should I take this? You've already went through that process, and now you're moving forward to actually the creation. Okay, the putting action towards something. Okay, and this can also mean two people coming together to create a third. So in other words, 2 people coming together to create a business. Okay, 2 people coming together to create a child. You see how that is. So that could also be for some of you. All right, the next thing we have is, oh yes, oh my goodness. Okay, so we have the Fool. Yes, that's stepping out to the unknown, and with faith, like a childlike faith. Okay. And that's just so beautiful, because I feel like with this dog, this is what Spirit is asking you to do, is just trust. Set those boundaries. Take action towards these things that you are trying to manifest into your life, and just step forward. Okay? Just trust. Don't worry about what people have to say, because honestly, Gemini, we're not going to be able to make the rest of the world always happy. Okay? But we're not always here to make the rest of the world happy. Okay, we have to be happy ourselves, because the more happy that we are, the more productive we are personally, then the more we have of ourselves to give happily to others, okay? So it starts with us individually. And then we have the wheel, okay? Now, just so you know, it did come out in reverse. However, I have one deck that I do read in reverse or upright. All of my other decks, I do not. I use my intuition and I read upright unless Spirit says otherwise. So, from reading this upright, so what I'm feeling with this is Spirit saying it's up to you. Which way are you going to turn the wheel? Which direction are you going to go? Okay. You've already, for many of you, and if you haven't yet, you'll be getting ready to step into this energy this month. Okay. But I really feel like Spirit's trying to say here is, you have the choice of setting these boundaries. And, it's not always easy because, sometimes we don't want to hurt people. Sometimes setting these boundaries can be our closest loved ones and our friends. But, and it could be a job, setting boundaries with a job. I know when I used to work, a lot of times I could not say no. It was always, Michelle, we need someone to come in tomorrow. Can you come in? When I hadn't had a day off for, like almost a month, I couldn't say no. And I feel like Spirit's saying, it's up to you whether to draw the line or not. Okay. But if you do set that boundary and draw that line, you have so much to look forward to. Okay. It's just going to take that being bold, Gemini, to do that. And then see, yes, you have the Temperance right here. And if you see Temperance, she is pouring in all of these elements, okay? And where she's pouring them in together in this pot or this cauldron, like, okay, she's actually growing. If you could see that flower growing and blooming in the middle, okay? So she's actually taking all these elements. She already has everything she needs here, kind of like the magician. And she's combining what she's learning intuitively and in the 3D. And she's taking that and combining it and making something beautiful grow. Okay, some kind of creation, some kind of idea, but it is going to require some patience. It is going to require setting those boundaries. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Now, let's move along to the Spirit Animal deck. This is very nice, Gemini. Very successful energy here. I do get it, though. Setting boundaries is not easy. And it can hurt us. It can hurt our hearts because we don't like hurting other people's hearts. However, if they truly love us, truly want us to be happy and live our lives successfully, harmoniously, then they will understand. Okay, so sometimes within setting boundaries, we can see who our true friends really are, who really, truly cares about our needs. Okay, Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, what information, please? Okay, was it this one? Okay, it was this one. Not those. Not those. Okay. Okay, more from this deck, Spirit. Nope. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see what we have here. Okay, so we're going to have angel number 25 for you to look up, and I'm going to give you the number 7, okay? And this says elephant spirit, learn from the past. Oh my gosh, setting boundaries. Don't allow people to be, coming in your space. What was it that came through earlier? Don't cross the line, okay? Don't allow people to cross the line with you the way you have in the past, okay? Now, the number 7 has a lot of meaning itself, okay? So, for one, Now, the number 7 is the number for the Tower card in the tarot. Okay, well, in some tarots. Okay, so what that's telling me is there may be some kind of shakeup. Okay, when you set these boundaries with people, you may have some of those people that are not going to like you when you do this. You may come across those people or family that you realize don't care about you as much as you thought, or respect you as much as you thought when you are setting boundaries. Okay, and just remember, the Tower of, I've heard other people say this, and I'm not sure who the original person is, but I'm going to say it. The Tower isn't happening to you, it's happening for you. Okay, so please keep that in mind, Gemini. Now, also, another meaning of the Tower for me is the Chariot card. Now, the Chariot in some of the tarot has the Chariot on the ground. Okay, it hasn't lifted and taken off yet. So what this is telling me, it's just like this card here with the 3 of Wands. The ships are coming in, but they're not here just quite yet. There's still some work that needs to be done. Okay, there could be some collaborating that needs to be taking place, or some more action, but there's something that still quite has to happen or take place before the ships are actually arriving. Okay, so I really feel like with this learn from the past, this number 7 and the Chariot, I feel like it's a situation of when you get to the point that you have full trust in the divine, that no matter what that no matter what that Tower moment may bring to you, and you understand that, okay, wait a minute, okay, this is a good thing for me, because those energies were holding me down to where I couldn't take off and do what I needed to do. Okay, and so then when you finally, it's kind of like also, and I've been through this too. It's kind of like, sometimes because we don't want to hurt someone, especially family or friend, we keep taking and we keep taking and we keep taking, right? And it ends up distracting our purpose, okay, or the passion, or something that we want to create, because we just don't want to speak up and say anything to them. And we just keep hoping that, and praying, please, do something. But, God, the Holy Divine are saying, hey, no, you need to do something. This is a lesson for you, and this is a lesson for them. So once you do that and you realize, oh my goodness, I've set these boundaries, and yes, some people have fallen away, and yes, others have shown me that they do respect me and love me, and they're going to respect my boundaries so that I can get this accomplished. Then all of a sudden you'll feel this freedom, and the Chariot is like lifting up and just taking flight and taking you where you are attempting to manifest. Okay, whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest into this reality. Okay, so that's very, very beautiful. Okay, Spirit, more cards. Gemini. Oh, okay. Is this one? This deck. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, what guidance would you like to give Gemini, please, before I begin to scry? what guidance, please, for Gemini, please, Spirit? Okay, thank you. These? Yes. Okay, more from this deck. No. Okay, we have move. A rolling stone gathers no moss. Oh, yes. Okay, there's the Chariot. So it's time to move. It's time to set these boundaries. Okay, Spirit doesn't want you waiting any longer to set these boundaries. It's time. Okay, this is something beautiful, something that can very well be pre-planned, okay, for you to do in this lifetime. And Spirit's saying, no more waiting. Set those boundaries now. Oh, and look at this, courage. When picking roses, don't fear the thorns. Yes, yes. When setting your boundaries, don't fear how others are going to react. I can't make this stuff up. This is absolutely beautiful. Okay, Gemini, I'm going to go ahead and start a video. It's just really short meditation video to play as I dim the lights. I'm on a new streaming service, so please bear with me and please do enjoy.
If you are in a space that allows you to safely close your eyes, do so now. Using your diaphragm, inhale and exhale, focusing on the rise and fall of your stomach. Inhale deeply, focusing on the expansion of your belly. As you exhale, within your mind, release all negativity in all forms. As you inhale, replace that space with positivity in all forms. Exhale again. Release past hurt and traumas. Inhale. Replenish with an abundance of love. Exhale. Release once more any negative particles you may not be aware of. Inhale. Quiet your mind, focusing on the rise of your stomach. Now open your eyes and breathe normally as Spirit reveals what you need to know most.
Okay, Gemini, I am back. I hope you enjoyed that as a transitional thing for me and something beautiful for you. Okay, Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, tell me, or both, what does Gemini need to know for the month of July 2022, please, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, I see shock factor. Okay, so Gemini, for those of you who are new to my channel, when I see the symbol of a donut with the hole cut out in the middle on for a person's mouth, that's giving me that oh no, okay, shock factor. So that's tower moment. So I feel like many of you, Spirit, showing me you may not have good reactions when you set these boundaries. Okay, but again, okay, Spirit does not want you to fear. Remember the dog. You are divinely protected. Okay, this is happening for you. Okay, for your highest good. And also, what I saw beside this person was a monkey. Now, a monkey is a symbolization as well for having fun. Okay, so Spirit wants you to be able to, have fun with this. Okay, yes, it can hurt, but Spirit doesn't want you to stay stuck in that hurtful energy, especially if it's a close loved one. Okay, Spirit wants you to have fun with it and realize that, we're all here on our own paths. And, some of us have 24/7, we can stay on the phone and just talk all day, every day about whatever. Okay. Others of us do not. Others of us have very little time for things like that because we are working on other projects, things that are dear to our hearts, okay? And, in doing what we need for our paths. We all have our own paths and our own purposes. And sometimes people forget that we're not all on that same path, okay? And so just try to have some fun with it. When people get angry at you or feel like you've hurt their feelings because you're setting boundaries, and you don't want to set boundaries in a mean, hateful way. Just hey, I'm sorry, but I'm beginning something new in my life, a new chapter. It's going to require a lot of my time. Think about things like that, how you're going to bring it across, facial expressions, your tone of voice, things like that. But you are still, from what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing and what I saw in vision, you're still going to have those few people who are not going to be so happy about this. And that's okay. Okay. Remember, this is for you. Spirit, please show me more for Gemini. Just try to think of it as, okay, woohoo, I'm getting ready to have more freedom and time to do what I need to create my heart's desires. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. I am seeing a female energy. Now, these are not gender specific readings. So this can be a male, feminine energy, but I'm seeing a female energy. Okay. And she looks like she's angry. And I feel like, this is you, Gemini, that when you set these boundaries, okay, I'm getting a twofold. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So for some of you, it's like you're going to get pushed to your limit. Okay. If you haven't already, you're just like, you feel inside, I'm just done. I just can't handle anymore. Like that kind of energy. And then some of you, I feel like it's the other person that you're going to make so angry. They're going to try to push your buttons and turn it back on you and make you look like you're the bad person. Okay. And it may frustrate you. And so I feel like Spirit's saying for those of you that the other person is going to try to push your buttons, don't allow it. Be that monkey. Be funny. Okay. Think of the fun. Okay. Think of what you're getting ready to accomplish. Stay focused. Keep your eye on that. Stay focused on what it is that you want to manifest. Okay. Not what this other person or people may be trying to say to you to get you, in other words, don't waste your energy on it. Don't Spirit's saying don't waste your energy and your time on trying to explain yourself. Okay. Once you say kindly and in a way that you're expressing your needs, okay, that's enough. You don't have to, if someone starts attacking you and saying, whatever, you don't have to explain anything else to them. Okay, Spirit wants you to understand that. You do not. So don't fall into their trap of, them trying to get you all angry and upset. Okay, because that's what I'm seeing. There's going to be some of you, someone's going to try to twist things around on you and make you look bad. Okay, so just don't even fall for it. Don't give it any energy. Do what you have to do in the beginning, setting your boundaries, and then just leave it. If they get angry, say whatever. Okay, just, Okay. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Anything else within the crystals or the shell? Okay, here. Oh, I love this. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, just a little bit bigger, please. Oh, okay. What I'm seeing is a tiger cub, very beautiful, and it's laying beside its mother, like very nurturing, beautiful energy. Okay, both both the tiger cub and the mother have their eyes open, but it's like they're relaxing. Okay, they have such a beautiful balance. They're not in this big rush. They're not in, it's just so beautiful. And one thing that's sticking out to me about cats in general, the big cats especially, they know when to pounce on their prey, okay? But they also know when it's time to rest, nurture themselves, nurture their household, their children, their parents. Some of you may be taking care of parents, but they know how and when to take that time to do that, focus on that, okay? And then they know when it's time to get up and go after their prey, go find something to eat. So in other words, they know when it's time. They've spent quality time with those that they're caring for or that's extremely close to them. But they also have that balance of, okay, I've done this, I've taken care of them, I've shown them my love. Now it's time for me to get busy and take action on what I need for my life, right? So it's one of these things of making sure that you're taking care of yourself first, okay? And that way when you are involving yourself in being this nurturing person, you'll have so much to give because you'll want to be there to nurture them because you'll feel so good about it. You'll feel so good with every breath in you, in body, mind, and spirit. Okay, so because you'll be rejuvenated, you'll have rested, you'll have recharged, and now it's like you can spend that balanced quality time when it's good for you, instead of feeling like you have to do it. Okay, there's a difference there. All right, very beautiful. Okay, I'm going to turn just the side lamp on, and we're going to go ahead and begin to wrap this reading up. Spirit, what last bit of guidance would you like to give lovely Gemini before we close, please? What last bit of guidance? Oh, okay, Spirit wants to go back to this deck. Same deck. Let's see what else Spirit has to say. Okay, Spirit, what would you like to say to Gemini as we begin to close this reading? I apologize, my dogs are barking in the other room. I believe someone is out mowing their yard. Okay, these, Spirit? Yes, okay. More from this deck? No. Okay, thank you. Okay, what do we have? Oh, wow. Listen, be alert. The soft chiming bells call to nearby fairies. Yes. Okay. So I feel like what Spirit is saying with this is to definitely listen to what has been said here in this reading. Okay. It's going to be very important for you to set those boundaries so that you can do what you are divinely supposed to be doing. Okay. Because I feel like it would not have came through if it was not important, because that's what I ask for when I'm in meditation. I ask for information that's the most important that you need to know for each zodiac sign. And since that's what came through, then I trust that that's very, very important for you for this month. So present, it says, journey into the garden to escape the two eternities, the past and the future. So yes, be in the present. Yes, which goes back to this. Staying grounded, taking care of yourself, self-love, self-care. Yes, don't be worrying about the past. Those people that don't like these boundaries being set, leave them be. Let them do their path. Let them cool down. But you need to keep going and keep moving and be in the present. Don't be thinking about, 2 weeks later, oh, I can't believe I said that. I needed to start setting my boundaries. Because honestly, even though you might feel that way, you're also, I really feel like most of you are going to be feeling and seeing that you're going to be having so much more freedom and happiness that you're going to be glad that you did it. Okay? So, Spirit's saying, don't be thinking about, oh gosh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe I shouldn't have set boundaries. Don't feel bad about this, because this is something Spirit says is important for you for this month. Okay, I'm going to draw a charm before we close. Spirit, what charm or charms would you like for Gemini to have, please? Let's see, what do we have here? Look at this. Seriously? Spirit, you are so wonderful. Look at that. Okay, that's a gesture, and I intended the gesture to mean the full card. Okay? Step out to the unknown with the childlike faith, knowing, my friends, that you are divinely protected and loved throughout the whole journey. Okay, what better way to end that? So much love to each of you. Thank you again for coming to my channel and watching. May you have many blessings and so much love, my friends. Bye-bye.